Over the next few videos we're going to build a simple paint program. There is one given in the Kivy tutorial, but I want to try and explain the little bits that we go along that they don't explain, and also make a paint program that's a little bit better, a little bit nicer to use. Just so that we've got something we can be proud of at the end. In this first video, all we're going to do is work out how we can draw a line to the screen, and hopefully I can explain to you in a way that you can understand why the app uses the code that it does use. Okay, so let's build the first incarnation of our paint program. This one will be quite simple. We're going to first of all create a widget which we are going to, it's not going right, which we are going to put our drawing in, and that's going to be an extension of widget. At this point I'm just going to put pass, and then I want to create the event loop, so I'm going to call that simple line 1 app, and then obviously we've got to call app because that's where the event loop is held. And then what we want to do is we want to override the build function by returning an instance of painting. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do, obviously they're just classes, I want to create an instance of the app class, so I'm going to call it my app, doesn't really matter what I call it, and that's going to be that. And then I want to run my app, so my app dot run. Now I can check that, just see everything's going fine. Yep, I've got an app, doesn't do anything. And in here I'm now going to put the workings of my my drawing app. So I want def, and we've got some things built in here. We want on touch down, and so on touch down checks for either us touching a screen with our fingers or a pen or whatever, or using a mouse click. I'll be doing it with a mouse. We want to associate everything, all the touches we do which are unique, with the canvas of the widget. So we're going to say with self dot canvas, and what we want to do is, and I'm going to explain this to you, touch dot ud. Now it's kind of obvious that we're trying to associate things with a touch that we're doing here, and touch dot ud, the UD stands for user defined dictionary. So it means we can store information in there that we get from the touch, and I'm going to call the information, which is essentially the points as we move around, I'm going to call mine a line. You can call it whatever you like, it doesn't make any difference. And what that's going to do is that a line is going to hold the points, or the line actually, that's made up of the points that we get from touch.x and touch.y. Now at the moment, if I was to run this, it should be fine, and I click, nothing's happening. And you think touch down, I should be seeing something. And although you think you might be getting points, you actually get nothing. Well, you do get a point, but it's infinitely small. You don't even get a pixel. So the next thing we want to do is say, okay, let's say def on touch move, come for me already there, and then we're going to say touch dot ud, and then I'm going to say, oh look, can you refer back to whatever it was I was doing here, which is this touch event. It's a unique touch event, and it's fine as long as I haven't taken my finger off. I'm using a mouse, of course. A line is referring to the same line. And can you go to the the points within there, and can you add equal a new set of points, so touch.x, on the touch.y, and now we've got these new points in. Now what it does, because this is on the canvas and this touch and we've got this line, it will automatically add on. So if I move to a new point, it adds it into here. We've no longer got a point, we've got 2 points, and it wants to draw the line in between them. That's our app. Let's see it working. So there we go, we've got our canvas. I'm going to click, nothing, move down, I've got a line. There is a line. Okay, so that's all that's required. Now we're going to build this up so that it's a good painting app. Maybe have it so we have a selection of colours down one side or along the bottom so we can pick them. Maybe have it so we've got a clear screen, change the thickness of our brush and so on. So gradually build this up, and that way we can improve our understanding of Kivy so that we can do something better than the simple paint app that they gave us in the tutorial. I hope you found the video helpful. Do remember to subscribe. I've put a link to the code that I've used in the tutorial in the description below. Stay in infield with Winfield.